Still talking about the Shunammite woman, the rich woman at the Shunammite. Let's look at, let's have, let me make this interactive here. Uh, why is the lion called the king of the jungle? What makes the lion the king of the jungle? It's strength? Is it his prowess? What makes the lion the king of the jungle? Why do we call the lion the king of the jungle? Who knows? Loretta, you want to say something? So you're off.
Yes,
Go
the
ahead.
lion is called the king of the jungle because it's one of the animals that is fearless. It's fearless. It's roused in the midst of the prey. It scares people. So it's not the biggest. It's not the most powerful animal, but because of I will use the word charisma, is the reason why it's called the king of the jungle.
So why is the tiger not the king of the jungle?
Because, well, tiger.
Let me help you. The tiger is bigger than the lion. The tiger will beat the lion more times than the lion can beat the tiger. In Yoruba's area, I don't know what word we have for lion. The popular word we have is for not lion. So in the Yoruba tradition, we probably exalt the tiger more than the lion, right? But it's a bit of lack of knowledge. The tiger is bigger than the lion. The tiger is the biggest cat animal in the world. But the tiger is not called the king of the jungle because of several traits. The same way, do you know that David's men can beat David? Do you realize that David's men were more prowess, bigger, had more fighting force than David? But David was king. They were not. They were tigers. David was a lion. Not because David can beat them. David cannot. When the Bible begins to describe those fighting men around David, they were better than David when it comes to fight. It was war. But David was made king, not those fighting men. Those fighting men were tigers. David was a lion. One part of the things that makes a lion the king of the jungle is some of the things you've said, but more. A tiger is not a social communal animal. A tiger walks alone. A lion does not walk alone. Lions live in pride, what they call pride, in a societal setting. Right? Tigers don't. Tigers walk alone. Loners are not king. Right? God has not called us to be loners. You might be the best alone, but there's only so much you can do. If you want to go further, you need people around you. There's only so far you can go alone. You need other people to go further. Right? Lions don't live or walk alone. Lions work in what they call pride. They live in a societal setting, right? Where you have the lion and the lioness and the cubs, right? It's called a pride, right? So that's one of the reasons why the lion is called the king of the jungle. And that reason is because of the grace by which a lion walks. Ever seen a lion walk before? It doesn't walk anyhow. It walks with grace. The movement alone is musical. It takes its pace one leg at a time. It walks with grace. That's the same reason why the eagle is called the king of birds. The eagle does not just fly anyhow. It's not just perching anyhow. The eagle flies with grace. The eagle is beautiful to behold in its flight. We'll continue tomorrow. But those are some of the reasons why they are called king of the jungle or king of birds. And we have been made like that also. We are kings. The Bible says, God, Christ has made us kings and priests unto our God. Sometimes we need to look at these animals to learn how it is to be who God has called us to. Because even though we have been called to be kings, a lot of us are not walking as kings. We're not living in the place of glory that God has called us to. The Bible says that the prince is no different. He's a servant while he's yet in school. He doesn't have his power until he has graduated from that school where the servants are teaching him. A lot of us are still in school. A lot of us are still children. But God wants us to go beyond being children to come into the place of sonship. And until we understand and know what it is like to be sons, how to behave like sons, we cannot come to the fullness of where God has called us to. So the Bible says, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. God help us. Let me stop there. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for coming along. I'm happy. I'm blessed to have you all. The beauty is back. She's had the fever and all of that, but she has overcome. She's an overcomer. So, beauty, happy to have you. Saroke, thanks for coming. Loretta, as always. Auntie Banker made it also. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Let me release you. We'll continue tomorrow. Is that good? All right. Have a good rest of the afternoon.